Autopsy is a toolkit that can be used by investigators to look into a potential perpetrator's crimes on computers. And you want to go to sleuthkit.org, as you see here, and look for the download section under the Autopsy link. So I'm going to click on Download Now to do the installation. And this is going to be a series of videos, starting with the installation. I'm going to choose the 64-bit and save the file. You can also get third-party add-on modules as well. Those do cost extra money, but Autopsy itself is an open-source product and there is no cost. My download is complete. I'll double-click on it and we'll run the installation. After installation, I'm going to do a video on how to create a case and all the different ways that you can search within Autopsy. I'm going to choose the default installation and wait for it to finish. If you're not sure whether to get the 64-bit or 32-bit, then I suggest you open up Control Panel and going to the System icon and just making sure that it says that it's 64-bit as it says here under System Type, or 32-bit. Although most new computers are now 64. Installation is complete. I'll click Finish and I'll double-click on Autopsy. And now I have the option to enable the central repository. You definitely want to enable that. Now, one of the big questions you have is, which computer do we install this on? So you need to set up a forensic workstation where nothing else is really installed on it, except possibly Microsoft Office. That's usually okay. And you want to put on to this computer a virtual machine or a drive that you've plugged in using, say, a USB connector, something like that, to the computer that's going to be investigated. So you don't want to install Autopsy on the computer in which you're investigating, because that will change that computer. You want to put it on a computer you're not investigating, and then you copy the data over from the other computer. Now you can use a disk copy to copy it that way, or you can virtualize the computer and just copy it over as a virtual machine. So what I did was I took a virtualization of the other computer and I brought it over. So I have this computer which I can now launch. We can see the virtual machine is all booted up and it's got lots of pictures on it. It also has some documents. And we're going to take a look at this after we shut down this computer. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tell the Autopsy program to look at the virtual machine and to give us an analysis. The next video in this playlist will be a new case. So check out the new case and we'll go ahead and get that started, and you can see how it is where we can use Autopsy to take a look at a computer and find out everything about what that user has been doing on that computer to see whether or not any illegal activity has happened.